Okay, so WWDC is over. We have got all the new announcements, so let's get straight into it. iOS 14. They went straight in. They did a deep dive straight away. That promotional video, oh my god, I love it. It's kind of too much at once, but at the same time, oh my god. They did almost everything that people have leaked. They actually did a lot. It was not an S tier upgrade to this year. We were all wrong about that. The first thing they showed off was widgets. I love it. I love the way they implemented widgets. It's just, you pull from the side and there's all the widgets down the side, and you drag and drop them onto the home screen, and you can resize them and everything. Well, I'm not sure if it's resizing or if you choose the size, but whatever way you do it, it's different sizes. Almost everything has it, and oh my god, it looks great. I actually can't wait to try it out. I was skeptical about widgets at first, but after seeing it, oh my god, I really want to try it. I was really not a fan of widgets before, but Apple has convinced me. Next, they show what they call the app library. So basically, this is where iOS gets all your apps and organizes them into categories for you. This, I think, is something similar to Android's app drawer, except it's done for you. We don't know the specifics of it yet. All we know is that iOS gets the apps and groups them together and labels them for you, and you can scroll through them as a quick menu. So that wasn't 100% clear whether you like swipe from the side or whatever. I think it was swipe from the side, and they brought it up. And then they added into that page management. So you're able to disable and enable pages that you want to show. So if all the apps you want are in the app library, and you don't have to scroll through 10 pages to get there, you go into the page management and you select the ones you don't want to show, and they don't appear. And it's just as easy to do it to bring them back as well if you don't want to use the app library. Like, oh my god. That was so overwhelming. It's like, oh my god. Pip. Or in other words, picture-in-picture. They have finally added picture-in-picture to the iPhone. Now, they never specified of whether it was for just the big iPhones. I don't think it's just for the big iPhones, because they said on all iPhones, I think is what they said. Picture-in-picture has finally come to the iPhone. It's been on Android for ages. It's been on the iPad for the past while. So finally it's coming to the iPhone. And actually, unlike Android, you can resize the window. You can pinch to zoom. So using pinch to zoom, you can resize the window just like the iPad. And just like everything else, you can move it anywhere, or you can swipe it away to hide it or whatever. Next was Siri. So Siri got a total design overhaul. So the little bubble thing you see at the bottom of the screen, usually when you activate Siri, it's just that at the bottom of the screen, and if she gives you an answer, a little notification style pop-up thing appears at the top of the screen. Like, it looks so good, and it's so unintrusive. The only thing I don't like about that is the home bar. Because Siri, the little ball thing is insanely close to the home bar, and it kind of looks a little cramped, to be honest. And I honestly think that they can get rid of that.
I thought I had.
Jesus Christ. I honestly think they can get rid of the home bar right now, because it's been three generations of the home bar within the iPhone. Most people, I think, have upgraded and know how to use it. So I think they can get rid of it now. And I didn't know Siri couldn't do this, but she can now send audio messages as well. So they also announced a new app called Translate. So basically, it's Google Translate, but Apple's version. So for example, you speak into the phone and you've selected to translate from English to French. It will translate what you're saying into French live on the screen. So it'll have what you're saying in English on one side and what on the French on the other side. And it's live. So that's really cool. One of the many updates was messages. They completely redesigned the messages app. So you can pin the messages you want to have prioritized up the top of the screen. So then all those people or conversations, group chats, whatever, are all up there. And when you get a new message, the message will actually appear beside the profile picture. So you can set a profile picture and the messages will just appear beside them. So you don't even have to go into the messages to look at them. Of course, they added updates from emoji. So they added the mask options and they added some age options. Older ages, I think it was. So that's pretty... Oh, and stickers. Then there's now stickers with fist bump, hug, and blushing for whoever uses them. So now in group chats, we have inline replies. So you can respond directly to someone's question or to someone else's reply or whatever. And you can also single it out, so you can have a separate conversation separate from the group chat, like layers it on top, where you can do it within the group chat as well if you want. So they added mentions so you can @ the person, and so then when they're in the group chat, they can only get messages from when they're mentioned, instead of having to get every single message and get that constant buzzing. And like Facebook Messenger, you can now set a group photo, and you can set as whatever photo, an emoji, and then whoever's in the group, their profile pictures will surround the group photo, and whoever's active the most will be the biggest, and it'll be like in order of that. So next I did was maps. Maps, there was some feature, I forget what it was. Damn it. It said it's coming to the UK, Ireland and Canada now. I think it might be the 3D map thing, because when you do it here, it literally just gets the map and goes like rather than actually showing a proper 3D view of the street. So I think that's coming to Ireland, UK and Canada now. There's now guides. So for museums, places to eat, etc., movie theaters, so like guides telling you about the place, what to do, the activities, etc. And they get automatically updated as things change in real life. There's cycling directions. So it'll tell you about, there'll be elevations, so it'll tell you if you're going uphill or not. It will tell you whether you have to get off your bike and walk. And then we'll tell you if there's stairs and you have to carry it up the stairs. And then it'll tell you about traffic. It'll show you how busy that street is. If it's not so busy and empty, or if it's very busy, full of people and cars, etc. This, thank God they've added it. EV routing. So now they've added routes with chargers for EVs, or electric vehicles if you don't know what that is. So electric cars, buses, trucks, whatever. They've added EV routes with them with the charging stations. And along with having the charging stations, the app will also track the charge of your car. It will keep an eye on elevations and weather, so then it can keep an eye on the battery percentage of your car and where the nearest charger is, etc., and be able to notify you if you need to put in for a charge or whatever. So hopefully they'll do that for Tesla. Like if they don't support that for Tesla, oh my god, that'd be so annoying. So Carplay, they added wallpapers for some reason. I guess it like makes it look nice and stuff. So they added wallpapers. They have dedicated apps on Carplay for EV charging, parking, and ordering food. Ordering food is so specific. That's really specific. Anyway, it's actually ordering food is weirdly specific. So they also did car keys, which I actually didn't mention in my rumor roundup video. So basically your phone becomes your key for your car. So you tap on your phone to unlock the car, you place the phone down inside the car in the like center console thing, and then you push the start and the car starts and you can go. Now this will be supported in the BMW 5 Series from 2021 first. Then after they're working with other car companies to like get in theirs as well. Something else they did which I really like is if your car key gets stolen or you lose it or whatever, you're able to disable it from iCloud, which is really cool. So this is the first time they've mentioned the U1 chip on stage, but using the U1 chip, the phone has spatial awareness. So that's how it knows when you get in the car and place it down that it's in the car and to let the car know it can start. So the next was App Store. Now, the App Store had a weird one, it's called App Clips. So what it does is either uses NFC or this symbol that's placed on a thing. Your phone scans it and it will bring up a pop-up for you to buy that item or to order something from a company's website or whatever without having to actually download the full app. That is actually really handy because maybe you just come across something that you only need to use it once. You just scan it, boom, buy it, done. That way, they will give you the option to download the full app as well, but you don't need to. So that's cool. That will really be actually quite helpful, I'd say. I see that being used a lot. What they've also done, obviously, is integrate Apple Pay and sign in with Apple, so everything is very secure. Apple Pay, that already has your card, so you don't need to enter in any new details into the app or the clip for that app, so those people won't be getting your card details. And sign in with Apple protects your email address and all that, so then they won't be getting that either, if they support it, hopefully. So they won't be getting that either. They finally changed the notifications for calls and stuff into a drop-down menu, so it doesn't hijack your phone anymore. It's literally just a little hot drop-down menu with the profile picture of the person that's calling, hang up and answer, and that's it. See ya.